That's Purple motherfucking Rain. So I'm from a different era.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a little. What's the generation? Is generation 14 years? Is it 7 years?
I don't know. It's whatever somebody decides.
Are we a generation? We're not a generation apart because
No,
you're generation X, just like me.
Yeah.
All right, so we're the same generation.
Yeah.
So I got people in
It's
my
like
generation.
15 years, I
15?
think. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so. I think, yeah.
So you're saying you're 15 years fucking younger than me? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that
no,
the
because you're not, motherfucker.
No, I know. I'm just saying I think a generation is 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
So Francis L.
that's what it
died,
is.
and I sent this out to my best friend. I sent it out to one of my dudes. I sent it out to one of my close friends. I sent it out to family members, and nobody got it. One person got it. One person said, I said Francis L. Right? Because we got this little thing. If I just send you one name, it's like if I send you a
supposed to
name,
know.
if I send you a name, if I say James Brown, you say, oh shit, James Brown died.
Yeah.
All right? If I send you Tom Petty, you're like, oh motherfucker, Tom Petty died. Right? So I sent Francis L. to a couple of people, right? And only one person got it. One person was like, yo, Francis L., oh shit, he died. That's Prince's dad in Purple Rain.
Right.
Francis L. is gone. And his famous line is, are you going to get married? No, wait, I fucked it up. He goes, you got a girlfriend? And Prince goes, yeah, kind of. And he goes, you going to get married? He goes, I don't know. Prince is being all shy and shit. You know how Prince is always like, he not been like looking you in the eyes and shit unless he's playing the guitar or grabbing his dick or had his ass out, right? Right? Y'all gonna get married? I don't know. He goes, don't ever get married. And then the music goes, it's doves cry.
Yeah.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Because
Right.
Prince
Oh,
is
yeah,
confused
that's-
with
I-
Apollonia right now. And Francis L. is also the one that had Father's song. Ding, 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 ding. Dun. Right? When Prince goes there, because his father goes to try and kill himself after he beat the shit out of his mother. You know Purple Rain like this?
Yeah, I've seen it, and
Okay.
I know enough to listen. I'm the worst movie quoter. I'm the we're not even 5 minutes.
Yeah,
in.
no, we're not.
I'm the worst movie quoter, and your cash rag is right there. I'm the worst movie quoter, and I'm the worst like, hey, what was this in ever?
Okay.
I'm the worst at that game, but I've seen the shows to know enough when people talk about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this part. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Continue,
There's a
because I'm
part,
digressing.
There's a part when Prince's dad beats the shit out of Prince's mom. He goes, you keep this house clean. You do what I say. You listen to me. And he's beating her ass and shit. And then Prince comes in on his motorcycle because he only drives a motorcycle in fucking Minnesota.
Yeah.
So that means in winter.
And rain.
So the winter time in Minnesota lasts from October to probably March 31st. Right? But Prince only
Well,
drives a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah.
And he rides up on the motorcycle and he sees mom. She got her ass kicked outside, so he goes to the house, right? I saw mom on the street. She didn't look pretty good. Because that's when he walks in and he goes, answer me, motherfucker. And he does that Prince spin. I swear, when I was 14.
Did you practice that thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do the Morris Day laugh. Because, you're so easily influenced when you're a kid, right?
Right.
So he walks into the fucking top and he goes, answer me, motherfucker. And he does this spin. It's like his James Brown spin. Yeah, yo. That's badass. I want to be mad. I want to look for somebody, and I want to spin like that. I can never perfect it because I always had sneakers on. Prince had high heels on. Okay,
Yeah.
so he did a spin, and he goes downstairs and he finds his dad, and his dad's like, you married? Boom, he blows his head off and shit. And then Prince goes in there because he's pissed, right? Because he sees him hanging himself because his dad kills himself.
Right.
And his mom got his ass kicked. Her ass kicked. He goes to the room and he's taking all the fucking shit out, and he realizes that's the music. And
Right.
Prince can't read music, by the
No.
way.
Because
But-
he could just play it.
But he found a cassette and he would play it back and forth. And he finally, probably real life 3 times.
There's a lot of artists that start out that way.
Yeah.
They can hear it and they that's that. Oh, that's that.
That's
I don't have that talent.
That's the shit, man. And he played it and ding 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 ding, and it turned the computer blue. So anyhow, that's why I opened it with Francis L. His name was Clarence Williams, right?
Yeah.
Was that his real name, or am I fucking it up? His Clarence, I think it was Clarence Williams.
I think it is.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Mod Squad. He was linked,
Right.
all that shit. He passed away at 81, but he has a large portion of my life with him. All right, he was in that, and I think he was in "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker," but I don't know.
I don't
he was
know.
In some
I'm
other,
sure you could IMDb that.
Yeah,
and know.
but the main thing was when he was Prince's dad in that movie. He played that shit
yeah,
good.
that's the most important part.
Francis L.
Yeah, Francis L. If you would have, you've done that to me a time or two. Just texted me a name or a word or something, and I scramble a lot to figure out what you're talking about. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But
Doesn't matter.
it's fun.
I'm having fun. That's all that matters. I do shit for me. It's like when you tell a fucking off-color joke, and these days anything can be off-color.
That's
I
true.
could be like tic-tac-toe. You'd be like, oh, I'm offended by tic-tac-toe.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
identify as X, and you're talking about O's. You know what? Suck a dick. Suck my dick, preferably, because I want to have fun.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I want to enjoy that.
So anyhow, rest in peace to Clarence Williams, Francis L. from Purple Rain. They never said who the mother was. I never knew who the mother was in that.
I have no idea.
God damn it.
I am of no help to you in that regard.
You know my favorite quote from Purple Rain?
No, but I'm sure you can tell us.
And my boy used to say this all the time. You say, I want a group of something. He go, like a girls group? Right? Morris is he wants a girls group, right? Because he's talking to Billy. Anyway, fuck that. Emails. You ready for him?
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing that. But
All right.
yeah, let's
I
go.
forgot my
Let's go.
glasses, so we both forgot something. Lori says, iTunes rebooted the app, and now I've learned you two have over 200 episodes. Congratulations. It's really cool that you found that much discounted alcohol to supply you during the podcast. Hey, quick question. Do you guys have childhood double take pictures you could post? I'd love to see you with a semi-head full of hair and learn when your male pattern baldness first started.
I've already said that. It's 15, and yes, I do have those pictures.
She says, whatever. Okay, would you rather shed your skin like a lobster or never be able to jump like a turtle? And I add, or an elephant. I know shit, okay? So those are the two animals that can't jump. Did you know that? A turtle and an elephant? And a snake. A snake can kind of jump. A snake can lurch at you, but can the snake get his full body off the ground?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You haven't lived if you haven't seen a snake do that. Holy shit, those things are terrifying.
Okay, so let's add snakes to it. That's yours. Mine's is elephant.
But
Elephants can jump.
But she asked, which one would you rather be?
I like jumping.
Yeah, me too.
I like touching shit. I remember being young and touching the sign in the grocery store. You know, where it said
Yeah.
like pinto beans and fucking fava beans and lima beans.
And even though you knew you could touch something almost without jumping, you just walk by and tap it, you still jump to touch it.
Right.
I remember doing like 360 windmill dunks just to touch the like going through into the next the next bedroom. Or I'm running and I'm like coming back like
all that
just
kid
running
energy.
yeah.
Okay, what you're selling short is being able to shed your skin like a fucking lobster. Because a lobster will leave an identical print of itself. There's nothing in it. The soul is gone. All the meat's over here, right? And I think it takes them a while to regenerate that hard crustacean that they have. But could you imagine, like, just sitting on a park bench, right? You sit there, and then you just fucking crustate out, and there's a picture of wood right there in our park bench just staring at something. And then you're actually over here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lobster. It was a lobster or a turtle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So no jump like a lobster or shed your skin. Lori always gives us would you rather.
Yeah, and I like those. Turtles live a lot longer, and I'm less likely to become food.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go with the turtle.
Okay. Less likely to become food if you live anywhere other than New Orleans, Mississippi.
I'm going to hope for a tortoise then.
Or Kentucky.
Like some
West
of those
Virginia.
like some of those tortoises that live like to be 110 years old or whatever. Yeah, I want to be that guy.
You would think because a tortoise does everything so slow, like their orgasm would just be like for 10 minutes.
It probably is.
Which is something you really couldn't take. Can you curl your toes for 10 fucking minutes without getting a cramp?
Well, they don't have to curl their toes because they're just like.
Yeah, but now you're a turtle. Now you're a turtle, right?
Yeah, so I don't have to curl my toes.
No. No, you are you, but you have turtle spirit. Right?
I'm still taking it.
And now your toes are off.
I'm still taking it.
I don't want to come for 10 minutes. That shit, that would give you an aneurysm. You fucking freak out, man.
Fair point.
Okay. So
I'd still be a turtle.
So you'd be a turtle over the not jumping.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I like to jump. I like to touch shit and be agile. So there you go, Lori. All right?
Yep.
Rob says, Keith was talking about Family Crest and what he would do to his. Let me help you out. If Keith was the one that designed his Family Crest, it would have an empty bottle of alcohol, something presumably he got for free, a Hooked on Phonics disc, a Red Sox hat, and a copy of a public intoxication ticket. Because you got to have 4. That's fucked up. Wood, you don't get away unscathed. I designed one for you, too. Your family crest is a bald man lurking into a window, a paycheck with a negative balance due to the child support deductions, a cupcake with whatever fairy dust you put on it, and a pair of running shoes that you used in an attempt to get away from your responsibilities. Thanks for the consecutive masks off. That was pretty good, guys. Thank you.
Now, who is that one from?
His name is Rob.
Rob. You know, I never really thought about that that metaphor about me running a lot, but yeah, I think Rob's onto something there.
Well, you know
Yeah.
I think Family Guy did it with why Tom Cruise always runs in his movies, is because he's running from. I'm not gonna say it because I like Tom Cruise, but they say that maybe he's on the other squad.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Also, funny, this is 2 weeks in a row you've talked about Tom Cruise, and
I love Tom Cruise.
this time we understood what you were talking about.
No,
about Tom Cruise.
I was fucked up. I'll talk about Tom Cruise again. So what I meant to say is it was Tom Cruise in a cab, and it was not Jack Reacher, Tom Cruise.
Right.
It was Tom Cruise on Oprah. Is
Right.
what I was trying to say.
But it made for a great sound bite, and it was fantastic. We love it.
I ever tell you I saw Tom Cruise, like live, like the real Tom Cruise.
No, I don't think you've ever
Yeah,
told me that.
I saw one time. I was up at a party. Don't ask me why I was there, but I was there.
I was
and I
just
saw
about
one,
to.
and he was. Everybody in the crowd was taller than him, and he was walking through. And when he walked through, it was like a wave walking, like the
was
ripple
split?
effects. Like you would see like where he started, and you see the top of his head and a little bit of his face, and just everybody like gravitate towards him. And he was really nice. I didn't meet him, but everybody said he was really nice. Nice, like
Wow.
please don't touch me. Please get the fuck away from me. Please let me walk through. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
he was please and thank you.
Well, wasn't it Kanye West that there was a big crowd and he had to get from here to the stage over there, and he started walking and just split, and he
Why did it split?
just to let him through.
Because he's Yeezy. Kanye West early on was good.
Yeah, yeah.
Kanye
yeah,
West-
he had some good shit.
He had some.
And then when he collabed with Jay-Z, I loved that shit.
Didn't Jay-Z put him on?
Yeah, I loved that shit though. That was good stuff. Yeah.
Fellas, the grill guys look. Nope. Can I start over?
Yeah, start
All
over.
right. Fellas, the grill guys took their talent to St. Anthony's, Idaho to cater a wedding. You ever been to St. Anthony's? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's heaven on earth. He's having a good time.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
it. When somebody says something is heaven on earth or God's country, that
Oh,
arrogant
yeah,
shit, that's a good time. The wedding takes place on 5 acres of ranch in the middle of a farm country. Gorgeous. The bar in town has a hand-painted sign on the roof that says bar, and they spell bar capital B, capital A, lowercase r. That's a proper spelling, too. Anyways, he goes on. Happy nuptials to the newlyweds couple. It took all my self-control to not yell, don't do it. Also, you know those bridesmaids were rocking their country look. Boots and sundresses, a.k.a. Bonus City. You know.
Yeah.
All right, can I tell you something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Look at 16-year-old Keith. I haven't seen many white people naked,
Uh-huh.
but when I did see white people naked, they had on boots and sundresses. You know what I mean? So when he says that, shit moves, right? I'm like, wow. You know, because I came from a different place, right?
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
boots and sundresses.
I'm
are
glad to
something
know it's
else.
not just me. Oh, it is something else?
Oh.
It does something for you, too?
Yeah.
Y'all touched on some serious shit at the end of that still makes me want to spend hours with Seth. The world we move in today is a weird place, and people need to get back to loving. Anyways, I see a sundress and some boots. Gotta go, Mac. He cut it short.
I could see him in the middle of typing something. That walks by, and he just. In fact, I think he ended it.
Shiny keys, right?
I think he ended it, went back later, and typed the ending of that. Either way.
The thing about it is Seth has resonated. What are we, 4
Mm-hmm.
weeks? Are we 3 weeks now from Seth? And he's still popping off?
Yeah.
I should
People
put-
still talk about him.
I should pull up all the just plain Seth emails. I like a little meat in our emails.
Yeah.
Some of them is cool, shorter. Oh,
Yeah.
bring back Seth. I can't believe Seth is ready to Keith.
Yeah.
Seth is so much smarter than you. What the fuck is he married in your family for? God bless Seth. All that shit, right? They're
Yeah.
looking out for Seth.
Yeah.
We should just read Seth emails because they're there.
Yeah, we take up half an episode just to read about Seth.
This fucking
We
beers.
get it. We get it. We get it. You guys like Seth.
Well, he speaks four languages, and he has
He does.
Hey, my friend, you see the beautiful woman here. Why would you like to fight?
That sounds like you
And
just
you're-
slower.
No, and can I do this one more time? Do not cause us to disrupt the energy of the club. Okay,
yeah,
continue
you're
to
getting
have
there, you're getting
fun. Let bygones be bygones.
That was actually probably of all the times I've heard you do it. That's probably the
That
best
was the best?
one.
That was the best
yeah.
one?
Yeah, it's not saying a whole lot, but it is. You're getting there.
Okay.
You keep trying that.
You're right up the alley. He said, "Wasso rest book." Wooden Keith. I've been close to a few players in NBA, and even the smaller of them usually are a lot bigger than me. I stood next to Kareem, and his head was in a different world. And I'm not a short person. At my job, we call the hobby workers KMAers. 3 words, kiss my ass, is all they need to walk out the door. I'm not that, but I'm close. Given a part of the non-house payment club, that farm is paid off. You know what?
I'm
People that have the house paid off are in a different fucking stratosphere. They are.
Yeah, they are.
They move different.
Yeah, they do. They float, maybe even glide a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What I say to you earlier? I said if my house was paid off, I'd be a fucking shitty employee.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
would be. I'd be an in the way employee.
Yeah.
You know that friend you ever fucking like shovel a sod. You don't shovel sod. You carry sod or you shovel fucking
Rocks.
topsoil,
Yeah.
right? And you got that neighbor that comes over and watches. He's like, "Oh, you got it," and he goes to get up out the chair with your beer in his hand. Oh, okay, you got it. I was gonna help you.
You're already done. It's on my
fuck.
way.
I was gonna do
Yeah.
it. That'd be me as a paid off fucking house, man. Keith, way to grow some hair on your nuts with the devastated double Brock. A tip: don't use Nair to take it off. He's been listening for a long fucking time.
yes.
I'm going to explain that one because we let the Patrick Ewing slide and people want to know what Patrick Ewing is all about. He said, don't use Nair to take it off. Wood, put your undersides, salsa pebbles, and some jeans every once in a while and drink a beer. Great episode. Love Jamathan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the end of the emails. That's the end of the emails. But I'm going to say this.
Okay.
So there was a time I lived in Florida and I was going to sex my shit up, man. Right? Because Florida girls, I think they like to have an intercourse.
Oh, yeah,
If
I
if
imagine
if I can
so.
say.
I imagine
I
so.
remember I had watched
That sun gets to him.
I had watched pornos time or two. Remember I told you I fucked up my dad's porno, right? And I had to splice that shit.
right.
I'm in it like fucking Martin Scorsese trying to put it back together, right? But the porn I watched, he didn't have no fucking hair on his nuts. And back then, you didn't know how to fucking take hair off nuts, right?
You did not.
No, you didn't know that shit. So
No.
you were careful with it, right?
Right.
So I was like, yo, this motherfucker's got bald nuts, bald pubic area. I'm going to do it. Hey, who wears short shorts? Nair wears short shorts. And then look, fucking announcer would come and be like, this is how you take hair off. You put Nair on your legs or on your body.
Yeah.
And it takes hair
comes
off.
up right.
I
And
said,
they
well,
would show like the rag. It just wipes right off.
okay, awesome.
They didn't mention that it stings and burns.
Hey.
At all?
This is my fucking story. So I took Nair, I put it on my balls and on my upper thighs. And it emulsified the fucking hair. But it also fucked up my sensitive areas. I remember sitting in my room in Florida, and it was dinner time, and I could almost tell you what we had for fucking dinner, okay? I know it was a meat, a starch, and a vegetable, but I couldn't come out because I had a shirt on, no pants, and a fan blowing on my fucking balls to cool that shit off. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, there was swords everywhere. It looked like I had, what do they call it, kids call blue waffle on my balls. That fucking fan was working overtime. I've never been in so much pain in my life. Alright? So, for Jeremy to bring up that shit, he's been listening for a long time.
Yeah, yes. Don't do that. It's like putting icy hot down there.
Worse than icy hot.
It is because it's all fire. There's no cool.
There's no cool. That shit hurts so fucking bad, man. But you know what? I thought I was sexy for like, I don't know, a day.
Yeah.
For a
yeah.
day, that shit came off and my balls was like, I was like a seal. My shit was like a porpoise, just smooth. A porpoise. You wouldn't think a porpoise to have any hair. My shit was smooth like that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wag my dick all over the place. Next day, he come the sores.
Yeah, the ingrown hairs everywhere.
No, there was no. I wish there was hair. There was no hair. Zero. It just chewed my shit up. It looked like hamburger on my balls. There you go. Don't do it. Black, white, or other. Do not put Nair on your fucking. Do they still make Nair? That shit should come with a fucking disclaimer.
I'm sure that it might.
Nair, Nair,
because this is not the first story I've ever heard of somebody doing this.
Nair, Arid Extra Dry, Aim toothpaste, all that shit is gone away. Okay, there's a reason for that. Wood, that's the end of the emails.
Oh, thank goodness! It only took us 25 minutes to get through the emails today. Guys, the end of our emails brings us to our snaggles, which, for me, I am drinking She's a Peach. It is Peach Wheat Ale, Jamathan. This is from Vernal Brewing Co., and I like it because, it tastes like peaches.
So, is it beer? Is it salsa?
It's an ale.
Alcohol?
It's an ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamathan will be proud of you.
He will. I hope so. That's why I did it. I was like, well, what's something that's okay? I'll take that ale, and I drank an ale.
So a dude I know went to California, and the rule is for me, if you know me and you go anywhere outside of our state, bring me back something local shit.
Yeah.
He brought me back Urban Roots, brewed and fermented and canned by Urban Roots. Wow, redundant. Brewing Company, Sacramento, California. It's not bad. It's a big beer, and it's got a picture of a dude with fucking asparagus for a head.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's weird. He's like, he's riding a bicycle.
He's riding a bicycle. Is he riding it or is he gliding on it? Because he's got his legs open.
Yeah, he's got his legs. Like he's having a good time. Whatever he's doing. Yeah.
That's what I'm drinking, and as normal, our Snuggles is brought to you by.
Who do you want to go with first? I thought you were rolling.
God damn it! When I point at you, that's the fucking money shot.
Okay, but you got a point. So Native Roots Design Co.
I wasn't gonna go there, but we can start there.
I'm gonna go backwards. Native Roots Design Co. Guys, if you feel like you want to get your logo or your name or your family crest, for that matter, etched on something, whether it be glass, wood, a little bit of metal.
Or paper citations, child support issues, or fucking intoxication citations.
Right. Yeah, and if you want to get that put on even a keychain of some sort, contact Native Roots Design Co. Guys, they are in the description, linked in this podcast. It's Native Roots Designs. That's on Instagram if you want to check them out over there. He'll hook you up. You can even check a little video of how it's done.
Yeah.
It's just etched with the laser. It's kind of neat. And then next up we have MVPJerseyFraming.com. All of that, type that, MVPJerseyFraming.com. That'll take you right there.
People are switching teams right now. Julio Jones has got fucking traded, right?
Yeah, it's wild.
Donovan Mitchell's on fire.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to be hot in Jersey.
Yep.
Don't sleep on, I'm going to tell you right now, don't sleep on fucking Damian Lillard.
I
don't know if he's going to stay or go over time, but I'm going to tell you right now, get that motherfucker's jersey. He's nice. He's not the problem.
Yeah, no.
Portland.
No, he's not.
He's not the problem.
No.
Your policing laws are the problem, but that's a different conversation, okay?
He's your solution. You just need him some help, and he'll be just fine.
I can guarantee you, once the season's over for him, that motherfucker's going back to Connecticut or wherever the fuck he's from. He's getting the fuck out of
Oakland.
Portland. Oh yeah, he's
because he wears the number 0 for Oakland, Ogden, and Oregon.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's badass. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I like guys that are fucking loyal like that.
Yeah. That's
You know what I mean?
Damian Lillard is badass. I love Damian.
Why you just drop this on me on the air? Like, I gotta learn this shit. Like, oh, you are the father. You put that on my fucking forehead like that.
I figured
really?
that was like,
That's badass.
Yeah, Damian Lillard.
I wonder why because Ogden, Weber State, gave him the fucking opportunity.
Yep.
He's from Oakland, and now he plays in Oregon, Portland.
You know who he was drafted just before, but he got 0 of the same hype in this state? Jimmer Fredette. They were drafted at the same time.
Is he still in the league?
Always on the league.
Not yet. That's the German say, right? Yet.
No, he's not in the league. Are you kidding me? But he is very highly paid in China. So good job, Jimmer. Good job, James. Sorry. Let me switch my things here.
Give him the money shot.
Yeah, last but definitely not least, you've heard him here twice now. He says that we always do it wrong, but we always do it right. His phone number, though, is 801-410-4245. They are in Mill Creek, Utah.
Yes.
That is Tiger Claw tattoo.
Did he specify what we did wrong?
No, he didn't.
No, he just said you did it wrong.
Yeah.
Just came in like a fucking Jewish mother. Everything you do is wrong, Bobby.
Yeah.
Everything you do is wrong.
Yeah. It didn't matter. We just did it all wrong, but
he never told us what it was.
Nope.
So we're going to continue to do it our way.
Yeah, we are.
You walk in there. Here's what you do right now. First of all, take a shower. Okay?
Please.
All right? No. Make an appointment. Take a shower.
Yeah.
Go in there, get your shit tatted up. Does he still have to have mask on and shit?
Yes, they mask up.
Why not? Take a mask on. He's gonna astringe you with a Stridex, right? He takes that little Stridex maxi pad. Nope, that's a different thing. But Stridex pad, and you rub the area, and he's gonna tattoo you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do fabulous work.
Yeah.
God damn it! You know what? I forgot to fuck with him last time because the motherfucker. The first time he came on, he brought us a gift. He brought us the kid running, the ketchup on. He didn't bring a shit last time. He just sat there like this.
Actually, he brought us.
That's me with my lips turned up like I'm fucking.
Brought us the bottle of Angel's.
Okay, yeah, no, this is not gonna last forever. Okay?
I don't know the way it's not moved since we're just
true.
trying to cherish it.
That's not true. The bitch is almost gone.
Yeah, it is, but I feel like I don't even know if we can get rid of the bottle after it goes because it's like the picture. The picture stayed, and it is there. It still exists, and I don't want to get rid of the rest of there's like 2 swallows. We can finish that in a heartbeat
Thank you.
now. But I don't want to get rid of it because then I feel like then he's gone.
He's an artist.
Yeah,
and I love the work he does.
Uh-huh.
All right, and I'm gonna tell you something. I contemplate tattoos sometimes, but like one of your kids came up to me today. I don't know. I think it was number 32. Came up to me and said, "Keith, do you have any tattoos?" I said, "Why would I fuck with perfection?" And she looked at me and goes, "Have you looked at yourself lately? You're far from perfection." I was like, "Oh, you're one of the early kids. That's fucked up, right?" And you were just like, "Her mom's coming to get her in 10 minutes." Okay.
I have no control over him half of the time. But guys, if you want to get some beautiful artwork put on your body, in fact, I'm wearing a tank top because it's hot as hell out right now.
Like guns out, bitches.
Yeah, I'm wearing a tank top here on the live, and you can see Tiger Claw tattoos work. You can see their work on my body. They're fantastic, guys. They're in Mill Creek. Make sure you get a hold of them ahead of time. Let them know, whoever you want to see, even if you don't have someone in mind, just say, hey, I want to come down and get us some tattoos.
Does he have any Asian tattoo artists?
No.
Because he needs to get a fucking Asian from fucking Tokyo, Japan. Okay? I watch fucking documentaries.
I know, and they're fantastic. In fact, St. Jeremy, who we've had on here twice, he flew over to Japan just to get tattooed by a Japanese artist, and the artwork's great. I just don't think that it's feasible here. Like the money would be a lot, and I don't know.
So you're saying a lot of
it's like a novelty.
A lot of broke bitches in Utah is what you're saying.
Yeah, but also when you have great artists like at Tiger Claw Tattoo, why does it matter?
He makes me want to get one.
Well, you ought to.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and anyone listen, you go get one too. Anyway, that's it. We'll be right back, guys.
9 questions right there. But I'm
You
on
didn't
some,
ask a question. You started with 9 different
But
questions.
everything, I just want you to pause everything right there.
Okay.
All right. So
Pause.
I'm talking to one dude, and I'm like, yo, so here we are. Humanity. How long has man been around? 250 years, 1,000 years? 250,000 years?
Man?
Yeah, human being.
I have no idea.
So
A long time.
You got Neanderthal. He's walking around, right?
Okay, yeah.
He's got thick bones and a fucking big neck and a weird face, right? And you got humans walking around, we're all meek and shit, right?
I still think they're humans, Neanderthals. Aren't they humans?
No, because there's Neanderthal walking around right now. There's people with Neanderthal in their blood and bones. Have you done 23andMe?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You said there's Neanderthals and then there's humans.
Yeah.
I think they're one and the same.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
First of all, don't fucking get condescending with me, asshole. All right?
Okay, well, what are you saying?
Well, here's what I'm. If you shut the fuck up for shut the fuck up for 12 seconds, okay?
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Neanderthal lost off humans. Humans mated with Neanderthals, but there's not. How many fucking hairy forearm, hunchback, thick neck, weird face motherfuckers do you know?
No.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
You know 1 or 2, but when you look at Maurice Tillet, everybody look it up. Oh, so now I'm stupid, right? Look up Maurice Tillet. All right, that's somebody with a lot of Neanderthal gene in their fucking blood. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
they do exist.
they do exist, and those thick fucking bone motherfuckers. Where you look at them and they're like, if I punch him, he's gonna fucking hurt me. If I punch him, I'm gonna break my hand. Okay, all right. God damn it, I gotta get back to my point. All right, so you. So
You're going somewhere.
No, I am.
Okay.
I got a place to go. So you got those motherfuckers walking around. So my question is this: my boy, no, not a question, statement. My boy put me. He's not my boy. He's somebody I know. Can I start again? Are you gonna edit this? So somebody I know.
This is going fully just like this because
somebody I know put me onto a fucking podcast. 14 hours of Bigfoot on the fucking Patterson Gimlin fucking movie. The 1 minute where the fucking Bigfoot walks and shit and looks over. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Everybody on
Everybody's
here
seen
seen
it.
it. You seen that Bigfoot in fucking Washington State.
It
right?
was 14 hours about that.
Hey,
Listen, watch Harry and the Hendersons.
Excuse me.
And you'll get off better.
your mouth. I want you to watch it right now because you're fucking flirting with death. 'Cause I'm
Have you
fucking,
seen Harry and the Hendersons?
I have not. That was a movie.
It was. It was
some
ridiculous.
bullshit.
Yeah.
John Lithgow, who I like,
Yeah.
who was great in that fucking horror movie. He was in Ricochet with Denzel Washington. Look it
Yeah.
up. I love my Denzel Washington. Anyway, you get me off track, you dumbass.
Yeah, it's
All
my
right,
fault.
So anyway, you watch that fucking movie. Why would you make Bigfoot a fucking girl? Why would you make her have titties? If this is a man in a suit, why? Here's the things I want to talk about. I want to talk about why would you have Bigfoot with titties, and why would you have Bigfoot look at you?
Well, first of all,
Oh,
you
boy.
need at least one Bigfoot with breasts, because then that's assuming that because you have to reproduce.
Why would you film a Bigfoot with fucking titties? When there was gorilla suits back in the day, how many of them had titties? This is the 60s. Women didn't even exist. Okay, black people were doormats. All right? So think about
enough.
the way the world
Fair
was
enough.
back
Fair
then.
enough. Fair enough.
They're not making no fucking gorilla suits with titties. Would?
No, they're not. No,
It was
they're
a
not.
different world.
Yeah.
You were a white man and you ran shit.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true. Yeah.
All right? So you had a white dick and you walked around the world and you pissed on everything and claimed it. Oh, here's a new pun. I pissed on that. I own it. I'm calling that Woodrow Park. You know what I mean? So why would you have a Bigfoot with titties?
I don't know.
All right? So this Bigfoot obviously has titties and she turns and looks. Let me tell you something. That's 14 hours I listened to this fucking podcast, and some of it was redundant, and some of it was hard to listen to, and there was a time or two where I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? But they break it down. They break down all minutia. And shout out to my boy, Dwight Schrute, because he looks like Dwight Schrute. He does. He looks like Dwight Schrute from the fucking Office. He's got that same stupid fucking blockhead and that weird haircut and that same disposition. Oh,
Everything's factual.
factual or stupid, right?
Yeah.
But he put me onto it, and I listened to it because you know I trust people who are mentally challenged. Anyhow, I listened to this fucking podcast, all of it, and it makes sense. So you cannot listen to this podcast and not understand or not ascertain that Bigfoot is not real. All right, that's all
I
I'm
think
gonna
he's
say.
real. I think he's real.
Oh, you do?
I've always
All the time I've talked about this shit, you've always agreed with me? Because I've just looked you off.
Yeah, you do. That's the problem. Is you just discount what I'm actually talking about. Yeah, you're looking at a comment here. To me, a comment to me.
Oh,
Specifically.
shit. All right, bet.
I'm over here blushing.
I like that.
Like, hey.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, okay.
It's so
throw
hot
it
in this
in.
bitch.
She says I got nice tattoos. It's actually she says you got an awesome one from Shay. He does great work. Absolutely, he does great work.
Okay. Look,
But I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
She hasn't shown it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, I like how you do that. This is how you treat women. I have a nice set of breasts from Dr.
They might as well show them.
From Dr. Simpson.
Right? Okay, so once you get surgery on something, breasts for example, they're not the real thing. Mm-hmm. So since they're not the real thing, can't you show them at that point?
Okay, I'm back to Bigfoot. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Well, maybe Bigfoot.
Seriously, I want to talk to people. If he's fake, why would you make a fucking woman Bigfoot? And why would the Bigfoot look back at you? Think about that shit. Everybody says that Patterson Gimlin is some bullshit, and it's just, because the camera's shaky. His horse reared up. His horse was like, what the fuck is this? And his horse threw him off, and he broke his fucking stirrup. What is it called? Stirrup?
Stirrup.
It is a stirrup.
Yeah.
He broke his stirrup. He couldn't get his foot out. He didn't grab his gun. He grabbed his fucking camera, and that's why it's shaky at the beginning. You got a fucking Bigfoot walking across a washed out fucking field.
Well, I think this goes back to your original point that why wouldn't they exist if Neanderthals and these big huge humans existed then? Why are they not existing now? Right. Why wouldn't they? Right. I totally believe so. Yeah. And you've seen these shows like Man vs. Wild and Naked and Afraid and all that bullshit. They put these average people out in the wilderness. They're like, here, go survive. And they make it I think it's 21 days or something. But if that's all you've known and that's all you've ever done, there's people that live off the earth and off the land all over this world. Well, and they don't need a camera to say that they could do it. They just do it. So why don't they exist?
This is how we're set up, though. We're supposed to live off the world and off the land. And here's the thing that gets me with fucking Bigfoot. And fuck you motherfuckers that are listening right now saying this is bullshit. I'm going to tell you something right now.
No, it's absolutely not.
The Native Americans talked about fucking Bigfoot. They talked about him. There's something out there. And, how come there's not bones? How come there's not that shit? You ever seen snake bones? You ever seen a dead fucking snake? You ever seen a dead fucking wombat? All right? No. And I was arguing with a dude. He's like, we know everything. I said, all right, coelacanth. Volkswagen
we
commercial.
Know everything?
They had something to do with coelacanth. They said that the coelacanth was dead for thousands of years, and that was some prehistoric fish, and they found it. Oh, platypus? They thought it was a fucking science experiment. Somebody sewed together a duck bill on a beaver with a beaver tail, and he fucking laid eggs, but he's a mammal, which is kind of weird, because if you lay eggs in your mammal, that's some creepy shit.
Yeah, but
there you go, platypus. There's a bunch of fucked up shit out there.
There is, and I still think there's. We don't know everything there is to know about this world. If we did, we would be in a lot different place. There's still so much unknown out there.
Yes, there's a lot of unknown shit, but everybody wants to know everything. Everybody thinks they know every fucking thing.
And we know it right away too. By the way, like the second we supposedly somebody out there right now, I guarantee you, is Googling answers to try and debunk us or argue against us.
Debunk us, that's easy. Debunking us is easy. It's the other motherfuckers that are hard.
We're going to get inundated with emails about Bigfoot.
I put on to a fucking Bigfoot dude, and I reached out to him, and for some reason, I said, listen to our show. This is what we do. I want you to come on, and he thinks we're going to make fun of him. And I'm going to reference this because this is show 204. Because you and I have been talking about how many shows we got, and thank God for fucking, what is this, iTunes.
Yeah.
And Ask Radio. Thank God for them too, right?
Yeah.
This is show number 204.
Yeah.
Because we can't count that fucking high. But here we are. But anyhow, I want to reference him this show. I'm serious with this shit. I want somebody to come on here and talk about fucking Bigfoot.
I do too. And even if the guy that you are reaching out to can't, if there's one out there that actually does it and knows it, reach out to us. And look, we didn't even go 15 minutes without someone trying to correct you. It's a marsupial, not a mammal. The platypus.
Marsupial. Oh. Oh, that's somebody that owns Australia. They got Australia on lockdown,
Yeah,
right? So you
yeah.
got the wombat, you got the kangaroo,
Yep.
you got the what's some other fucking weird. Yo, hey, how come all these fucking weird animals? Can you imagine running up on a kangaroo and
No.
say you're hunting?
Did you see that guy that punched the kangaroo?
Yeah.
That was trying to get his dog?
You see the fucking girl that beat the shit out of the bear.
Yeah.
Off the fucking ledge, off her little rat dogs.
Yeah.
First of all, she had 4 fucking dogs, right?
One of them wasn't a little rat dog. One of them was decent.
Okay, but if you got 4 dogs and I'm
Yeah.
coming to your house and you're like, I'm gonna make spaghetti, and you got 4 dogs, I'm not eating anything
No.
that comes out your fucking house. So already a nasty fucking broad,
I'll
right?
bring the food to you. Don't bring it to me. Don't
but
bother.
the bear's walking up on the fucking cement
It had its
partition.
cubs with it.
It had a cup with it. It looks like it's either in California or Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
One of those,
Yeah.
and it's walking on there, just mind its fucking business. The dog's come out talking shit, and the bear's
Yeah.
like, "Bitch, you want to talk shit to me?" And what I love about it is the kid's like, "Oh, this is grown folks' business. I'm the fuck out of here." Right?
Yeah.
And the
Yep.
kids take off and shit, and the mom's like, "Yo, bitch, come here, bite ya,
Yeah.
and then grabs one of her, and she comes out and pushes the fucking bear off the goddamn fence. And the bear's like, "What, bitch? What the fuck? I run shit
just
on here.
happened?"
What are you doing?" And she grabs the fucking dogs and runs in. Good
Yeah.
on her.
Yeah, good for her.
Good on her.
Luckily, she wasn't thinking straight.
Wood, you know I root for the animals.
Yeah.
You know I root for the animals.
Yeah.
So I was wishing that bear would just went upside her head one fucking time. But the shitty
Bum.
part about that is the fucking Forest Service would went look for that bear. Whoever had some white girl's skin in their fucking fangs.
'Cause it did
and-
cut her finger.
Right. Right. And
Yeah.
now you got 2 fucking little cubs walking around without a mama.
Which is stupid because, and we've said it before. Like we encroach on their domain.
Yeah.
We're in their world,
Mm-hmm.
and all they're trying to do is get by.
So what's a marsupial versus marsupial has a pouch, right? But that's still a mammal. They're born live. Because I've seen the pictures of the kangaroo pooping out, birthing a little baby kangaroo, and they're like this big. They're like the size of this bottle cap, right? They're like the size of this fucking bottle cap. They come out and they crawl up the fucking body, right? And then they go into the pouch, and that's where they finish living. Which is like so if you're a human, so humans go 40 weeks. So that's like 22 weeks coming out and crawling up under the into the mom's pouch, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. That's
So basically, a marsupial it's technically a class of mammal because it's born the difference is they carry that baby in the pouch for the
It
until it's ready to
finishes
go.
developing in a pouch.
Right, yeah. So that's really the only difference.
Is
so,
there a titty in a pouch? Do you gotta have something to eat?
I don't know.
Is there a umbilical cord in the
No,
pouch?
there's no. As far as I know, no, there's no. But because like you just said, you watch a kangaroo. There's a kid. Kid
Right.
crawls in.
Crawls up.
Yeah. Into. Or I guess isn't it a Joey? Crawls into the
Yeah,
pouch.
yeah. Joe.
You don't see a umbilical cord attached from the outside to the end.
But is there an umbilical cord in there? What does it eat? There's
They're
gotta
not
be a
going to
titty inside the
reattach
pouch.
to. They're like, hey. They just plug in. No, I imagine there's something to feed them. Yes.
You know, humans, we got it easy because we're born with the biggest fucking head. So our women have to have the widest fucking hips, right?
Yeah.
And then we come out and we get the longest time to fucking get shit together. If you watch African safari shit and the elephant's born, the elephant hits the ground and all of a sudden that motherfucker is like John Shaft. He's aware of everything going on around it. You know what I mean? That elephant has no fucking problems running from a cheetah. It understands danger right off the top, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you got these fucking Joeys who probably even got it better than us, man. I don't know. Anywho,
Okay, I'm listening.
I'd like to talk about the NBA playoffs right now. Okay.
Okay. All right.
You I didn't see you did. You had a problem with LeBron James. What's the problem
I
you had?
did. I had a problem with him and just like the way he lost. Losing sucks.
Okay.
Most of my life I've lost. So I get it. It sucks. It's hard, but
Lots of money. Lots of raises.
I lost a lot of different
Yeah,
things.
okay.
But you don't walk out on your team.
So what happened? Explain what happened.
So, two instances.
Okay.
Game 4. I want to say it was game 4. He decides. Well, okay, he doesn't decide, but his team's losing. I don't know by 10, 15, something like that, and he decides he's done. He walks into the locker room walks down the hallway. I don't know if he goes all the way to the locker room, but he quits on his team. He doesn't watch them finish. He doesn't check in to be like, hey, I'm going to be here to lose with you guys. He just walks off on them.
Okay.
That bothers me. Like,
Yep.
be there to lose with them. You know, through thick and thin, here you guys go. And then I think it was on the last game. It might have been the game before, but I'm pretty sure it was on the last. His team goes down, and he gets so offense to defense. He goes down to the offensive end and gets blocked or gets, I don't know what happens. He thinks it's a foul, so he cries to the ref.
Okay.
He turns the ball over. The other team goes down to the other end of the court, the Suns, and there's a whole sequence. And then they come back down. LeBron's waiting still at the offensive end. This happens 3 or 4 times. He never goes down to play defense. And then eventually he walks across midcourt to the defensive side and is like, here we are.
Okay.
He quits.
Uh-huh.
Why are you quitting on your team like that?
I'll tell you why. Okay? Because he's a bitch.
Because he forgot to watch The Last Dance. That's why.
Let me tell you something. I remember Michael Jordan. I remember watching this live when Detroit used to beat his ass, stomp on his dick, and piss on his mama. And Michael would walk off the fucking court crying into a fucking towel, right? Because he wanted to win so fucking bad, and it didn't happen. Those days are gone. So these motherfuckers now, they walk around and, I'm supposed to win. I'm supposed to do this shit. Mike didn't walk off the court.
Never.
He stood there and took the ass kicking with his teammates. Matter of fact, when Detroit walked off the court with Isaiah, John Sally, Bill Laimbeer,
Yep.
all those fucking
Yep.
cats, Mike looked at him like, this is just disgusting. You don't leave your teammates. You take the ass kicking with them. This is why he'll never be Mike. And I'm going to tell you something else.
I agree.
I'm going to tell you something else. And this makes me sick to say it because I'm from Boston. Kobe's the last one. He was the last one that was like that motherfucker Mike. These motherfuckers, they're not wired like him, man.
No, they are not.
Shit doesn't go my way. Shit doesn't go my way. Let me hit my dress up and walk away and dance away and go into the room and get my nails painted before everybody else.
100%. And it does make me sick to say anything good about Kobe or the Lakers for that matter. But Kobe would have never tore his Achilles tendon and shot 2 free throws.
That was badass.
And never.
That's some big shit stuff.
He never made it look like it hurt. I mean, you could tell it hurt. But he walked off there like, don't help me. Don't touch me. Let me walk off this thing by myself. Yep. And then proceeded to drop 61 points on his very last game.
And speaking of by myself, I'm talking about your boy, Quinn Snyder, who coaches your Utah Jazz.
Who looks like he's on crack every day.
I love how fucking animated he is. And he looks like, seriously, if you pull up any 80s movie, there's a movie called Tequila Sunrise, okay? And it's about drug trafficking. Quinn Snyder looks like that fucking dude. He looks like he's on a... He looks like he's high on cocaine. Every time I see him, his eyes are fucking lying. He's sweaty. He's got a full head of hair, and it's just fucking, just pull back sweaty. I love him. He's doing good. But when the more stressed he gets, the more he looks like he needs to be piss test. All right.
He's ripping lines of coke on the side there.
Ain't nothing wrong with it,
we're down 5.
But
let's go.
But he's doing it.
Badass.
He got players listening to him. Your dude, Donovan Mitchell, that fucking statue, Rudy Gobert. They're listening to him.
Yeah, they are.
But
they are. They're running around behind that guy.
He looks high as a kite.
It's working.
He should be a 1980s fucking NBA coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, he should.
Without question, man.
Yep.
I went to a public pool the other day. I didn't get in the bitch. Okay. I saw kids swimming.
Yeah.
Kids I said to myself, why would I ever get in this fucking pool with kids swimming?
Kids pee.
And kids pee. You know this. But my favorite is a kid in a pool with a diaper. Why does that kid have a diaper on? You know why? Because they shit and they piss.
Yeah.
And they're in the fucking pool.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Public pools are one of the nastiest fucking places on the planet, man.
Yeah, but I don't have one, so I get in them.
You get in a public pool?
Well, sometimes I have to. I don't have a pool. You've been to my house.
Yeah.
You see the lack of pool in my backyard.
Correct.
I don't have a hot tub in my backyard. So I'll jump in. I'll risk it. I figure if I haven't died from COVID at this point, I'm not going to die from a little bit of urine on my body.
I see all the fucking germs. I see that baby. Because I know what baby shit looks and smells like. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So when you have a kid, what are the doctors waiting for? They're waiting for that first shit to make sure the intestines work right. That black tar shit to run out. And you got a little fucking 3-month-old, 6-month-old, a year and a half in the fucking pool with the diaper, and the diaper's already going to swell up because it's used to
Yep.
absorbing the pee.
Yep.
And they shit, and that shit comes out the sides, and that's in the pool with you. And you got the grown motherfucker, the trucker, the trucker that's just traveling through, right? And this motherfucker hasn't had a pedicure ever, and he's in the pool with you. I'm not doing it. I'm not, Wood. They're nasty. Public pools are nasty. Public hot tubs are even nastier. And guess what? I used to get in fucking public hot tubs.
Yeah, you
I remember,
did.
I remember being at fucking
bet-
Caesar's Palace. They had a hot tub the size, I don't know, of a fucking Chuck E. Cheese's. And I was in that bitch hanging out with fucking 80 people in a hot tub.
Yeah, that's what you did.
But I look
That's
back
what
at
you
that shit,
did.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but you're fine for it.
That's nasty.
But there's chlorine. There's chemicals to clean it.
Yeah, okay.
Kill it.
Yeah, all right. Now I gotta trust some fucking 18-year-old with his first fucking job pouring bleach in the fucking hot tub. No. All that shit.
Hopefully they're not dumping bleach in it.
It
but
makes
yeah.
me want to use a loofah right now and just scrub my skin, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get where you're coming from. But like I said, I don't own a pool. And so the only time I have to swim is either in a lake and or a pool. And I take advantage because I don't care. I enjoy swimming.
I do a lake because that's like natural shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all sorts of fish
People been
shit.
doing that forever. You like fucking
Humans pee in
Native
it,
American.
yeah.
No, but Native Americans bathed in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it had natural cleansing.
If you've
shit.
ever been to Lake Powell, which it's in southern Utah, but it also is in Arizona. So it's
So
in
which
both,
is it?
It's in both states. You can
So
go
it's
on
like,
that.
so it's like Kansas City.
Yeah, it's in both.
All right.
So you can go there, and if you're out there for a long time, let's say you're camping or whatever, people bathe in the lake.
With soap?
Yeah, with soap. You jump in with soap. You use ivory soap because it floats.
Okay.
And then you just bathe up and get out. I mean,
kinda-
you're not clean, but at least you feel a little better than you did when you. It's like 132 degrees there.
You led with you're not clean. What the fuck are you doing, right?
You're getting cleanish. You like so that your elbow pits, your knee pits,
There's no.
they're not sticky when you
where's
go to
an
sleep.
Where's an elbow pit?
Right here.
Is this?
Yeah.
You call that elbow pit? I
What-
never
what-
heard that.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else to call it, but that's what I would call it. Is elbow. And the knee pit, same thing. The backside of your knee.
Behind it, okay.
Yeah, so when you sleep
'Kay.
and you're trying to sleep, and the parts that get sticky are your elbow pit and your knee pits.
'Kay.
So as long as you rub a little bit of soap with some water on that, you're not going to stick, so you're going to sleep better.
Okay, if that's an issue for you
Fact.
hygienically, you've been dirty a lot longer than you thought. All right.
I've lived in Mexico before. Mistakes were made there, Heath.
Beds with shit. I've been watching hockey. We all know that.
Yeah.
And my son was like, "Yo, you been watching hockey? The fuck are you white now, motherfucker?" Because no, seriously, that's how you raised. The white
Right,
dudes
right.
watch hockey, and when
Yeah,
it goes to the crowd, hockey shots go to the crowd. Like somebody scores and they go to the crowd. I'm always looking for a black person, and I saw one. I saw one. I saw one, and I've
You
been
got the
that
fastest eyes out there.
one. Yo, I'm on it because NBA is not what it used to be.
Nope.
Hockey now, these motherfuckers fight. They take that stick, they hit you in the back, hands, they beat your ass.
Yeah, but when it comes to fighting, you got to drop all that. You got to drop the gloves, and it's go.
And I like it.
Yeah, if someone goes to the ground, it's over.
But what was weird to me is I listened to
I
a
almost
black,
thought you were going to say, but we're wrong, but that was strange.
nice. There was a black hockey commentator.
Okay.
And this motherfucker sounded like any fucking loan officer I've ever seen in my life. Okay? I was like, this motherfucker sounds like Bobby Brady. He, where was he raised? Because black people, full disclosure, they hear you.
Yeah?
That's a white dude.
Yeah.
They hear me like, oh, that's a brother.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
I'm going to listen because I like brothers or I like white dudes, right? Whatever. I'm listening to this dude, and he sounded like the white other motherfuckers. He was talking. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, man, your father never took you to Chicago like one summer? You never went to fucking Detroit? Period? Well, why would you go to Detroit?
That's
Let's think
true.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Let's not upset Diego.
Wait, seriously, he sounded like he was fucking Des Moines, Iowa
You know
every
what's-
fucking time.
You know what's funny to me is, so growing up here, everybody sounds the same out west here to me. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter what color, race, whatever creed you're from. It doesn't matter. Everybody always sounds the same to me. What always throws me off is because black people have a different type of. They speak a little differently than
Yes.
white people.
Yes.
You know who else speaks differently than those two? Asians.
Mm-hmm.
And even without an accent, I'm not talking about like somebody from like first generation here that has like an Asian accent, but even like their kids and that have a different type of accent.
I never picked that up.
Oh man, but when they sound like Tommy, the white kid from the block, like, that throws me off. My brain has an aneurysm. Because I'm like, because the area I grew up in was predominantly Asian at the time. And so I picked up on all this. And then to hear one sound like my brother,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you okay?
Well,
This is weird.
in your brother's
strange
defense,
to me.
he's pretty fucking cool. All right?
Don't say that.
No, he is.
He's going to listen.
He-
It's going to go to his head. And now I'm going to have to fight him. And we haven't had a fight since like 93.
First of all, if I had met your brother before I met you, this podcast wouldn't be happening because I'd be like, fuck that young cat, all right? I watched The Gladiator, the movie, the other day.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. That movie's
Yeah.
fucking great. And I don't think it could be made today. Because you look around and all this fucking offensive shit and too much testosterone. That movie was fucking awesome.
But it had to be made. Well, okay, it didn't have to be made. It was made, but you can't make it any differently because they're making it for that era.
Right, but what do
But
we
you
do
will.
now? We omit shit now, right? Because men weren't men. Men always had, skirt, and you couldn't be fucking offensive. When that motherfucker took that fucking sword and threw it up into the fucking booth and said, "Are you entertained?" I'm telling you right now. My dick got hard. The shit moved, okay? Because I'm like, that's my style right there.
Such a great show.
After
man.
I'm gonna kick whoever you sends out his ass, and I'm gonna take this sword and I'm gonna throw it up to you because I don't need it anymore because your boy sucks cock. Okay, and I'm gonna ask you, are you happy now, bitch?
Yeah.
Bitch,
Yeah.
are you happy now? Fuck you. God damn it, I love that shit.
Yeah, it was good.
It makes me want to. I
Makes
want
you
to sweat.
Yeah.
I wish I-
yeah. Like you watch it and the testosterone pumps through you.
I
Yeah.
wish I could speak Kaba right now because that might be my original language. You know what I mean? No, seriously, that might be my because we don't know because
I
Europeans
didn't
came
know
over and
that.
took my shit. I don't know what my real language is.
Oh, you don't.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Adam
Haven't
Clayton
you done
Powell.
the 23andMe?
I've done it.
It doesn't give you like a
It doesn't
general.
give you language, motherfucker. It says
I'm not
West
saying
Africa.
language. I'm saying okay, but it doesn't give you like a general location or area.
It gives you West Africa.
Oh,
We didn't ask Seth where he was from, like in terms of West or Central.
well, I'm pretty sure Central
I think Central
because
So-
it's Central African Republic.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, fuck you, and you would be a European for knowing that. So very good on you for the logistics. Don't tell me you're punching the code now. Hey, there's more over here in the middle, right? But most of the people that came over here as slaves, they were from Western Africa because that was slim pickings. What do they call it? Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. Well, don't make me not like you right now. Don't
You're
make
asking me for
Wood-
like
Woody.
phrases.
Don't make me not like you, okay?
Listen. I'm technically I'm fourth generation English, so I know where a lot of mine came from.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
like I've researched a little bit. I know that I'm like 50% Gypsy and 50% English.
What
and
is
here we are.
Gypsy? What is Gypsy? Gypsy's not a race.
No, they're not. They're just like a vagabond. They just bounce around, travelers. They really have no claim to anywhere. They were here long ago. I have no idea where they came from, to be honest with you.
So I'm gonna assume because I think I've known a gypsy. Like gypsies don't shave their armpits.
No, they do
right?
not,
And they know the menstrual cycle, right?
Yeah, and they don't really
'Cause
bathe ever.
I've powered through some shit in my life. Okay, I have. I can't do smells, but there's some things you power through because they do some things that they can do.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen this before. Let's keep going.
So talking about never seen this before, there's a video going around now of two girls. They're gonna get up on a car and they're gonna twerk.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say there was these two girls and a cup. I'm like, no, that's been around a long
There's
time.
two girls now, and one is let's call her A cup. She's an A cup, and there's one that's like a double F. Okay, and she's a double F because she earned a double F through eating fucking French fries from McDonald's and fucking sandwiches from fucking Arby's. Okay, and she's
not like okay. I'm sorry.
So the A cup walks up the windshield and gets onto the top of the car, and she starts twerking. And her friend, who's a little beefier, that's what you have to say these days. She's a little heavier. She walks on and she fucking goes through the windshield and cuts up her fucking leg. Look, fat girls. You can't do what skinny girls do.
So she's not 30, 36, 24, 36?
No.
Nor 5'3"?
That's big. That's a Mix-a-Lot reference for everybody in the room, right? But no, you can't. Everybody can't do what everybody else does.
No, you can't.
All right. So keep your fat fucking ass off my windshield. All right, or you're gonna cut your ankles up. I have a question.
Okay, I'm all ears.
And this is for you. I don't know how transparent you want to be, but I have a question.
Okay.
A serious problem that needs to be discussed. All right.
Okay.
Abortion costs. How much does it cost to get an abortion? You should know.
Ooh. I don't know. $400.
$400 to get an
Oh
abortion.
shit!
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Like, don't pretend like you don't fucking know, motherfucker. Like that's news to you. Like you're like, fuck.
Honestly, I didn't think it cost. Honestly, I didn't think it cost anything.
That's because you run out on most of the shit.
Fair enough.
But to adopt somebody, it costs $15,000 to $40,000.
Oh yeah, I know that.
You do know that too?
I know that firsthand as well.
Why?
Why do I know how much it costs?
No, why does it cost that much?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, I'll say that I know because I do have adopted children.
Do you
I have
really?
adopted children, yeah.
All the
Yeah.
motherfuckers you impregnated, you just decided to go get so you got some
That's right.
running, you got some running
because I
backs in
have
your
some.
family? You got a running back, don't you?
Well, I got a running back. I also have some Asians, because, I'm playing the odds here, okay? I've been to Vegas. No, but it does. I don't understand this shit at all. I'll tell you something more.
Please.
And now this might be old data because we're in 2021, but and I don't know how this is going to sit with you, but
With me?
yeah,
Motherfucker, I don't care.
it costs more to adopt a white baby than a black baby.
Oh, I knew that.
Why is that a thing?
Okay.
Why is that a thing?
Because this is America,
No.
and there it is right there. But look, I'm going to tell you what I've done.
That makes me want to.
That was a soft spot for you. I saw
Yeah,
what
it
you
makes
just
me
did.
angry.
All right. I've been in grocery stores, and I see white parents with a black baby. Good on you for adopting a black baby.
I
But-
told you I have a friend that has a white friend that has 3 black babies.
Okay. Let me ask you this about your white friend.
Okay.
Does he put lotion on his skin? Does he know how to grease their fucking hair? You have to
We
grease your hair.
we have to go back like a year to go over this episode because I know we discussed it. He reached out to people to say, "Help me," because he got 2 little girls and a little boy.
Baby, come to me like Regina,
Yeah.
like Regina Bell. I got
And-
a friend
and they
that
look-
I got a friend that adopted a black baby, and the first thing I said to him is, "You need some Nivea lotion, Eucerin, or fucking what's the other one? Nivea, Eucerin, whatever, or some hot 6 oil." Because they're treated different.
Yeah.
You have to grease his fucking scalp.
Yeah. All I
You
had
have
to
to
do
grease his scalp.
with the
And-
ones that
and
I
I'll find
adopted.
I'll find you a barber shop. Okay? Because you can't take them to fucking, what is that? Fresh Cuts? Nest
No.
Cuts? What is that?
Dollar cuts.
Dollar Cuts. That's
Yeah.
the one I'm looking for.
Even Sports Clips. All I had to do when I adopted mine was buy sunscreen.
Okay.
That was it. And because of the red hair and the pastiness. But
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, funny you bring that up.
Okay.
Because today I took one of your children to a car show.
Yeah,
What was the temperature today?
I don't know, like 100.
100.
Hot as
Okay,
hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have melanin.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
My girl, she also has melanin. So we're walking around looking at cars and shit. We came specifically to pick up your dude because your dude loves classic cars.
Yeah, he does.
Your dude's like,
Yeah.
yo, I love a classic car.
Uh-huh.
Yo, Pops, no, next time Kiko's, this is how you get songs, right? I'm your kid right now. Next time Kiko's a motherfucking car show, hook me up with that shit. I said, yo, what? I'm going to a motherfucking car show. You said, weird enough? Because my son wants to go to a motherfucking car show. So he's like, yo, son, Keith's going to a motherfucking car show. He said, I knew Keith go to a motherfucking car show. So we came and we picked him up and shit. We out there an hour. And I look over at your kid, and that motherfucker's like on fire.
Yeah.
He's standing there, he's just like twisting in the wind and shit. I was like, "You okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking good, but that big light in the sky is fucking with me right now. Can you help a little red bone out?" I was like, "Red bone? That's a black person." He's like, "Yeah, I'm red bone too because I got red hair and fair skin." How come you didn't slather him down with some fucking sunscreen before you sent
It
him with me?
doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Did you put sunscreen on him?
Yeah. He's a walking sunscreen.
He's a walking match, is what he is. You love him.
Listen, there's
love
only
him, love
there's-
him.
Right, but there's only
Walking
so
match.
much you can cover somebody in sunscreen, and it just doesn't matter. Look, think about why do you think people people in Scotland live there?
We
It's
had
because
to
their
leave.
skin can handle. Yeah,
We had to
they can
leave
handle that
because
over
your
there.
son was about to spontaneously combust. Yeah, he was the
He
one.
probably would have.
Yeah. He was pointing at a car, and I was like, look, the more you put your fucking finger out, the more something's going to catch on fire. Let's go sit in the car. I'll turn the AC on for you. He's like, no, I'm good. I said, no, fuck that. You're going to catch on fire on my watch.
Listen, Powder.
Yeah.
You're going to spontaneously turn into a lightning bolt and disappear.
I'm not going to go home and take your father a bucket of ashes, right? Get your ass in the car. That was crazy, man. You know, but you know what? We all got different shit, right?
Yeah, we do.
So
Yeah, we're all different.
back to the adoption shit.
Uh-huh.
If you have white people, good on you if you adopt a black kid, but understand how to grease their head. Everything now, there's YouTube.
Yeah, there is.
So
every
go there
single
and figure
thing.
this shit out.
Yeah, every single thing
you,
there is.
You have to put lotion on those motherfuckers, not just no bullshit lotion. All right, you can't put fucking what is
No,
that?
it's got to be serious.
It's
stuff.
got to be the thick shit.
Uh-huh.
You lotion them up,
Yeah.
and you take care of their heels, and you take care of their fucking head, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woman found in Florida storm drain is identified and rescued once again. This woman keeps
Once again?
Once again, she keeps getting naked and getting into storm drains. You know why?
Because she needs to be in a hospital.
Because it turns her on. All right, there was a time in my life where that would be fucking turned on. I'd be like, "Oh, what? You like being a storm drain? You like the fucking wild? You know?"
Yeah, but so here we're going on the subway again?
They're out there. They're out there.
Wow. That's sad. She needs to be put in a hospital, I think.
Probably. There's a lot of crazy bitches out
That's
there,
true.
man.
Fair enough.
Including the bitch that fucking beat the bear up, which is all some bullshit dogs. She didn't have no fucking custom paper dogs. They were like mutts.
Yeah, but if you so I listened to her interview, and if you listen to her talking, if you read between the lines a little bit, she went out because she says that the dogs bark all the time because there's 4 of them and they're little and they're idiots. Little dogs bark a lot at everything. I have little dogs that bark at birds.
Okay.
And there's a lot of birds out here. And so she goes out there just to shut him up, sees a bear, and just reacts. She doesn't even think. She's like, blah. I think had she looked at her Ring doorbell and saw it was a bear, would have been like, no.
I wish that bear went upside her fucking
Floofy,
head.
come in.
Like Bernie
she would have
Mac
called
said,
from the back door.
like Bernie Mac said, beat it to the white meat shows. And that was easy because she was white. All right?
Yeah.
Here's a dude I want to commend, right?
Okay.
A 7-year-old in Florida. Because we want to talk about Florida people, right?
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah.
It's either Florida or Ohio.
Right.
Here's a good one.
Okay.
A 7-year-old Florida boy swam for an hour to get help for his dad and sister who was stranded in the river. I can't swim.
Damn.
An
hour?
I can't swim, Wood. So the motherfucker did this.
For an hour?
He's General Patton to me.
Do you... there's fit, healthy, athletic adults that can't swim for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
I'd
That's
be
incredible.
one of them. And I'm gonna assume you'd be one. You ever jumped in a lake to avoid like a fucking subpoena? You ever done that? You ever jumped off a bridge into a lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Has it been an hour you had to tread water?
Never an hour.
Never an hour.
7 minutes, and I'm like, I think at this point I could just drown and die. It'd be fine. I actually once I was on a boat,
Okay.
and in a lake, and the boat, it caught on fire. We put the fire out, but it wasn't going in. But we were stranded out in the middle. We had to get to an edge somewhere to get to hook it up or whatever.
Right.
And I had to jump in and push this boat, and then you shove it out a little bit, and you push. And I did this over time,
Right.
over about 30 minutes.
Okay.
But I would take a 10-minute break, and then I'd jump back out, and I was exhausted.
Okay.
I was dying from treading water, and I had a life vest on.
Nice.
I assume that this little guy had a life vest on.
I don't know.
It doesn't make it any easier, really.
He's
hour,
7.
An hour is a long, long time to be in the water swimming. That's we're talking marathon running time there.
Let me tell you something. If you're ever in danger, you would, as you sit there right there, and I'm going an hour, understand I'm not coming back, okay? Understand you're on your own, all right? fuck that, man.
Yeah, that's...
WNBA just signed its first transgender player
Uh-huh.
to the league. Now, initially I thought it was a guy going to a girl.
Yeah.
It's a girl going to a guy.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, more power to her, because now she's
Sure.
like a dude, and you're going to be like, why'd you get crossed over? Right?
Well, because he crossed your ass over.
So you went from Jamil
Uh-huh.
to Jason.
Yeah, but do you think Jason's going to be able to play in the NBA?
No.
Well, but
No.
but
good on
but
her.
Jason's a professional player in the WNBA. Why
No.
can't he play in the...
Good on her for going the other route. She took her titties
Right.
off. Can you donate titties when you take your titties out? Can you donate them to somebody with small titties? 'Cause
I'm pretty sure you cannot.
I've known girls with small titties.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you cannot
She can't?
because no.
But that's real
It's
titty.
not like a heart
That's
transplant.
natural titty meat. Like, no.
It's
Because
like
we-
fatty tissue.
But,
With,
well, yeah,
it's like
right.
with mammary
That's
glands
what I'm saying.
and stuff.
So
yeah,
when you
no,
get,
I don't think it's.
so when
I
you
think
get,
you're done.
When you get fake
Like a
titties, you get silicone, and
Here's maybe, I don't know. We'll have to research this. Maybe someone listening can let us know. Okay, so you are a female and you have your breasts removed to become a male, and okay,
where's
now
the titty meat go?
the mammary glands, to feed the baby. So now you have a lady that has a double mastectomy because of cancer, breast cancer, right?
Shitting.
And right, can you not take those mammary glands from those breasts and put them on this other one now that has no breast because of the cancer and use them? Could that be a thing?
So when you say mammary glands, you mean titty meat?
Yeah,
Kinda.
Yeah,
Most likely.
Yeah, in
It's
our
titty meat.
terms, it's
It's-
titty meat.
it's
Yeah,
titty
but
meat.
yeah,
Okay.
but let's say you have a baby and you want to breastfeed, like. My titties, like I have them, they're a little smaller, but I know that I can't produce milk out of these. As much as I try and suck on them,
Why would you?
Doesn't matter. I can't produce milk out of them.
I don't need your personal interactions with your fucking breasts, okay?
But I can't produce milk out of them. But but if a lady who has them removed,
Right.
could she give them to another lady that had them taken off because of cancer, and then have them work for milk?
I would hope so. I would hope you would be able to
That
take your
actually
titty
sounds
meat
pretty incredible.
and donate it to somebody else with lack of titty meat.
I may have just done a scientific breakthrough over here.
Titty meat science. Look.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here I am.
I feel here on So What You Saying, we are solving scientific problems one at a time.
Florida governor signs law banning transgender girls. Oh boy. Banning transgender girls from competing in girls' sports. I like that.
Yeah.
So here I am.
It's not fair.
All of a sudden now, I'm gonna take my dick and I'm gonna tuck it up into my asshole because I
Yeah.
could do that. I could. I would.
Stop looking me in the eye with such big wide eyes, letting me know you could do that. I will take your word for it on the first, hey, that might be something I could do. I'm going to trust you.
Now I'm a girl. Governor's like, no, I'm not with that. On top of that, gym teacher placed on leave for refusing to use transgender students' preferred pronouns. Now, I agree with him. I agree with the first motherfucker. Because I don't have... Look, if I'm talking to you, wait, and I look at you and go, hey, they. Who's the crazy one? If I go, they, them, their... I'm the crazy motherfucker. You're not going to fuck with my mind. Look, pick a name. Your name's Corey. Your name's Courtney. Which one?
Yeah.
Pick one
Pick a
today,
name.
right
Yeah.
now. Because I'm about to talk to you. I don't give a fuck if you're Corey born as Courtney or you're Courtney born as Corey. Pick one.
So if I was going from Wood, would I have to do like Wanda?
What?
Do you have to keep it the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the same general Keith and Keandra,
do whatever you do. Don't make me pick a fucking they, because now I'm the crazy fucking person in the room.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. I have enough thoughts on my own. Okay? I have enough fucking weird shit going on in my head
got all these things running
all
around
by myself, but
Yeah.
I don't need you telling me your fucking Satchel Page and fucking Satchel Ma Page. Okay? I don't need that shit, man. Hey, yo, the world's fucking up right now. And I talked about it last week.
Okay.
So the ice caps are melting and shit.
Yeah.
And all these fucking diseases is coming out.
Yeah,
Right?
hearing that,
And right now,
hearing that.
there's a prehistoric hell ant that's been found.
Hell ant.
Hell ant.
Ooh.
What, murder hornets and hell ant. These are fucking signals. The Bible's talking about this shit. Okay?
Nope.
Hell ant found frozen inside an amber fossil, just devouring prey. Because
Did we leave it alone?
We're getting close to that shit, man.
Did we leave it alone, though? Please tell me we didn't go all Jurassic
Do you
Park on
really
it.
think we're going to leave it alone?
No, we're not. We're going to go all Jurassic Park on this damn thing. And we're going to extract the blood from its ass because I assume in the third part of its body, that's where you keep the DNA. And we're going to extract them. We're going to recreate blood ants.
I want to tell you, the world is off the hook. America's off the hook. The world. I said the world.
It sounded like the word.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Now I'm catching the L, but I didn't before.
Excuse me, world. How
The
you
world,
like
yeah.
that? Full circle.
Yeah. You're excused.
People need to be dickheaded asses. All right.
Oh,
so
what? People need to be dickheaded asses?
Okay. Will you stop for a minute?
I'm trying.
All right, no.
We're an hour 20 into this, and I'm trying my best.
Do you remember me talking about like me slipping into my dad's pornos and fucking it up with the VCR?
Yeah.
Kids don't know what VCR, and then
Yeah.
VCR aged the fucking point, and it had to be fucking Martin Scorsese and they're spicing up. My dad called me on this shit.
Okay.
Okay. What I never thought about doing is grab my dad's keys and grabbing his car. I never thought about that.
Okay.
9-year-old girl and 4-year-old girl, they're sisters. They steal their parents' car because they're going to fucking California to ride the good life.
They want to go to see the ocean.
As a 9-year-old, did I know how to fucking drive a car? No. These girls made it from their house, probably 10 miles from their house, driving a fucking car. 4-year-old and a 9-year-old in a fucking car.
Listen, when I was 9-year-old, did I even have that thought run across my mind?
They should have got the ass beat on national TV.
No, but you know what's going to happen? Same thing that happened to the little kid that stole the car because he wanted to drive a Lamborghini or whatever the hell it was.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is going to give them and their whole family
Yes.
a trip to the beach in California. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm going to do? I've thought about this.
Go ahead, my man.
I'm going to pick 1 or 7 of my kids.
Let's go.
And I'm going to have them do something ridiculous. Like, let's say, I've never been to Disney World in Florida, in Orlando. I would like to go there. I would like to see it, just for the experience of seeing him. So I'm going to set up probably, 4 to 7 of my kids to do something outrageously illegal and say, well, it's because we wanted to see Disney World in Orlando.
Right.
And then some group of this society is going to say, we need to send that family to Orlando. And I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it because these girls are going to get to the ocean on a full expense paid trip. You just watch. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
That's because people reward bullshit behavior.
Yeah, we reward negative behavior. Yes, we do.
Speaking of bullshit behavior, an Italian artist sells invisible sculpture for $18,000. Now, true story.
That's a genius right there.
That's a smart motherfucker.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Here it is. I was inspired by Michelangelo.
Marca. You could say Marca.
No, it's
because
Michael. It's Michael. Fuck you. Don't encourage that fucking wrong shit.
I was going to say Marca because then they would be like, oh, my word, that's even better than Michael.
That's Michael. That's Michael's brother.
Yeah. See, Marca.
Michelangelo and who's the other dude? Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci.
$18,000 worth. Here you are. Here's a sculpture. I created it. What do you want it to be? I wanted it to be a giant penis.
That's what it was. How did you know that I sculpted a giant penis with testicles that have been nared?
It's a sad world. You know why it's also a sad world? And here's why I feel sorry for one of my dudes. The name Karen has reached its lowest popularity point since 1927 because all the white people,
all the Karens,
call girls, they call them Karens now. And I never understood why they didn't call them Stephanies, because Stephanie was always a bitch name.
Yeah, she was.
Or Melissa.
Yeah.
Karen?
Yeah.
They grabbed Karen and ran with that shit.
I don't know why. It's just like the name Chad. They grabbed the name Chad. You know, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from.
I know a couple of black dudes named Chad. You know, they're sitting there in the corner, fucking shaking, right? Don't tell anybody my name is Chad. My name is Chad Drone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it I don't know who decides that the names are shitty, but somebody is.
Speaking of deciding, I'm a sucker.
Okay.
Here's where I'm a sucker.
All right.
I buy all those magazines, man.
You might want to clarify her in a hurry.
Why I gotta hurry?
Well, because now everybody's already think you subscribe to Playboy and Penthouse.
I did. If
For
I
the
could.
articles.
I was one of those guys. I had any magazine that had like, Tom Petty's been dead 4 years. Here's a Life magazine.
Oh,
No, wait. Fleetwood Mac's breaking up. Here's a magazine.
Yeah, you were
Muhammad
into
Ali
those,
has been dead 5 years. Here's a magazine. Prince has been dead 7 years. Here's a magazine. Michael Jackson's been dead. And when I go in there, it's all the pictures I already seen.
Yep.
Maybe one or two I hadn't seen.
Yep.
Like Michael Jackson with his mama.
Yep.
Muhammad Ali with some trainer I've never seen before. I buy all that shit. You know how much those magazines are? Those magazines are $15 fucking. And
Yeah.
where they at? They're always at the checkout.
Yeah,
right?
they are.
So
Yep.
I bought the newest Muhammad Ali magazine, Life magazine, because he's been gone 5 years. And here he is. Here's some pictures we didn't put out 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Hey, Muhammad Ali.
He's still boxing in Japan.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I'm the sucker for that shit. I love that shit. I love all that shit. Any fucking. I got 5 Wood. Look at me.
I'm looking.
I got 5 Prince fucking. I got Time magazine. I got Life magazine. I got Us Weekly. I got People magazine, and I got Jet magazine. Ebony magazine. Fucking Prince. They're all the same bridges in different orders.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I'm the sucker. I will pay $19 for that fucking magazine every goddamn time. And the
But here they
Fleetwood Mac one, everybody's alive. But Lindsay decided to leave, so now like, put out a commemorative version of Life magazine
Right, yeah.
for Fleetwood Mac.
Well, now you got to buy the second one.
Because now I'm stupid.
Yep.
Here's the hero of the week for me.
Okay. All right.
Hero of the week for me. Her name is Crystal Kaiser. She's a trafficking victim. She's accused of killing her alleged abuser, and she won appeal. She's the one that the dude was fucking raping her and kept her in her fucking basement, and she fucking chopped him up.
Good.
Good. Again. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yes. She killed him, and they fucking prosecuted her, and she put an appeal out and said, you know what? Fuck that. That motherfucker's been raping me for 11 years, 10 years. Good on her. I love that shit, man.
Yeah, he needed to go. Yeah, he needed to
Without
go.
question, man. All right, here's the shit with the fucking vaccination. You've been vaccinated.
Yep.
I have not.
Yeah.
I don't trust the government because I paid attention to Tuskegee and Spearmint.
Yep. Tuskegee and Spearmint. Let's go. Tuskegee and
But
Spearmint.
God damn it, you need a shot. New York will raffle off 50 full college scholarships to vaccinated people 12 to 17. That tells me something because there's people walking around with diabetes and cancer. I say that every time, right?
They were giving free beers out to vaccinated people.
Australia, the biggest vaccinated prize is unlimited flights for 1 year for people that have been vaccinated.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope.
What can I say to you? People walking around with diabetes and cancer. Shooting his shot. West Virginia governor offers custom hunting rifles and shotguns as prizes in the state's COVID-19 vaccine lottery. Wood.
I can't believe it. West Virginia had a vaccine lottery.
Vaccine. You sound like me.
That's because it's what you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The point is if listen.
All I'm saying is there's something to that. If the government wants you to get fucking vaccinated, pay attention to that shit. That's all I'm saying. And I know somebody who had COVID. Look at me. I know somebody who had COVID who got vaccinated after COVID, and now they got COVID again. That's all I'm saying.
So if it's nothing, is it the flu? Because you can get the flu, get a flu shot, get the flu, get a flu shot, get the flu, and this could be a repeating cycle over and over. And if that's what it is, then why not just call it what it is?
The flu?
Yeah. Why not call it what it is? Call it the flu 2. The flu part 2. You can get a flu shot or you can get a flu 2 shot.
Okay.
Because you may still get flu 1 or flu 2. Okay, cool. But now we have to label it as the most deadly pandemic on the face of the planet, and you got to get
I'm just saying be careful of the shit that motherfuckers want to give you benefits for getting.
I agree. I agree with that.
What? Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Give me a good. Give me another one. We out. What? Is that what you're saying?
That is what I am saying, guys.
Good. Give me good. God damn it. I love that. I love that.
Guys, thank you for sticking around for this episode. We hope you appreciate all of it. For those of you watching live, we appreciate you popping in. We had a record number, believe it or not, today watching live. Why you do that, I don't know, but I appreciate it. Well, we appreciate it. I don't know why I say that sometimes.
Do you know we got a guy? Do you know we got a guy? His name is Bubba. His name is Bubba.
I know.
And he fucking grades us every fucking podcast since our inception.
Yeah, that's incredible. Why have we never had Bubba on?
Because Bubba can't put.
You can fly from North Carolina.
Bubba
right?
can't put 5 words together without fucking getting frustrated, right? But no, Bubba's our dude, man. He'll grade us.
Yeah, and so thank you very much for those of you watching live. I'm gonna put up our sponsors once again. It's Native Roots Design Co. That's Instagram.com/Native Roots Designs. They will hook you up with all your engraving needs. MVPJerseyFraming.com so that you can keep your high school jersey alive forever. Tiger Claw Tattoo, they're in Mill Creek, guys. If you're watching this live or if you want to go back and check it out, all of the tattoos that I wear come from Tiger Claw Tattoo. They are nothing but the best. And SoWhatYouSayin.com, that's where you can find us. You can put a www in front if you're a Gen X or a Boomer. It doesn't matter. Millennials, you know how to find us because you guys got to figure it out. Anyway, Keith, with all of this and with all of that and everything we said, I got to tell you, my man, this week, it was a pleasure.
Some people call Bigfoot Daryl. I call him Bigfoot. We out.